Okay, how do you get a computer to make decisions for you? Here's how you do it. Okay, we already did a lab on Boolean variables. A Boolean variable in C++ is one that is either true or false. Bool, I don't know, my variable. I'm just going to call it that for now. Okay, I can let it equal true, or I can let it equal false. False. I do that a lot. And then if I output the variable, it will either put 0 for false or 1 for true. Let's have a look. It writes 0 on the screen, which is false. And if I output it when it's true, it writes true on the screen. Okay? Let's have a look. Perfect. It writes 1. It doesn't write true, it writes 1. Okay, so let's say I'm going to make a variable called name or something. String name. Yes? I'm going to have someone type it in. So I'll give them a little message that says enter your name. And I'm going to store whatever they type into the variable name. So that's how you do that. And I want the computer to make a decision based on the person's name. So what you do is you write the word if, okay? And then you write circular brackets, and you write some sort of Boolean in there, a condition. We'll call it a condition that needs to be true or false, condition. Okay. And then in the curly brackets, that will run if this bracket is true. And it won't run the code in the curly brackets if it's false. Okay, and that's how we get a computer to make a decision based on if something's happening or not. Now, we learned a little bit about Boolean conditions in Lab 4. Let's check if this name equals Deborah. It's an old school name. And we learned that when we're checking if something equals, we are checking with 2 equal signs. If I just put 1 equal sign, it will try to set name equal to the word Deborah. So I don't want to do that. I want to actually check it. And in my curly brackets, I'm going to give a message to Deborah. Hello, Deborah. Okay? Now, let me run that code. And I'm going to enter a name. I'm going to actually enter in Deborah. Deborah. Hello, Deborah. It did work. It actually said hello to her. Now, if I run it again and don't type Deborah, or perhaps I even type Deborah, but I don't put a capital, I'll put something else. Richard. Okay? It doesn't do anything because this condition was not met, so this code was not run. Okay? That is a way to get a computer to make a decision for you. There's another thing you can do. You can write the word else, and then you don't need any condition for that. It's going to run whatever code in here if this isn't true. Okay? So let's say I want to say, oh, I don't know you or something. I can do that. And if I type in Raj, it says, I don't know you. Okay, so this code got run. I don't know you. And this code was not run. So that's how you get a computer to make a decision for you. Okay. There's one other thing you could do. You could check another particular case using else if in there. And let's say I want to check one more name in there. Then I would do else if, like that. And it's all going to be contained in this. This if statement is basically this long. It's got an if, an else if, and an else to catch anything that doesn't match one of these. Okay? So if I write, I could write cout hello Peter. Remember when I said computer programming is basically about getting an input, doing some manipulation on that input, and then outputting it? part of that manipulation involves making the computer make decisions about what it wants to do, and all of that is done through if statements, okay? So they are really the heart of computer programming. Now when I write Pete, it'll catch that one and say hello Pete, okay? So that is how you get the computer to make a decision for you. And that is the basis of Lab 5. The other one, these are all strings, but I could ask for someone's age, right? CN age. And I could I could check the if statement with some math as well. I could say if age is greater than 18 or 17 maybe, or greater than or equal to 18, I could leave them a message like go out and vote. Right? Something like that. Else, if they're under 18, what's that song? If you're under 18, you won't be doing any time. That's the Offspring. Doing any time. There you go. Okay? So for my name, I could type any old random nonsense. I don't know you. It's asking for an age now. I write 19. It says go out and vote. There you go. That is how you make if statements in C++. I'll leave those up there. Work on Lab 5. We have a test at 9:30.